Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well today. Thank you very much for being here. If this is your first time and you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. It's the red button. It just says subscribe and it's completely free of charge. So support us by joining. Also, there's a joining button there. If you click on it, you become a member of Obodo TV. Thank you to all my patrons, all those who are supporting me on Patreons, and my returning subscribers. I appreciate you. My Patreons particularly, I want to thank you today for always being there. Some of you have been Patreons since a couple of years now, always supporting me monthly with donations. So I want to especially thank you. God bless you. The Lord will bless you. Thank you so much. So my people, it seems like this Mercy Aigbe'S, the owner and the owned story is not about to go anywhere yet. So over the weekend, the internet was buzzing with a lot of activity concerning this. The publicity, I don't know what they were doing, the interview, PR stunt or whatever they thought they were doing, Mercy Aigbe'S and Kazeem Adeoti. And as you know, the social media in-laws will never mind their business. So apparently somebody on Facebook posted a picture of, this is Mercy Aigbe'S and her ex-husband, Gentry. And this person said, have you seen what the wife wrote? That Mercy has been sleeping with Kazeem since Juwon was 5 months old. That's Mercy Aigbe'S son for Gentry. Then the person has said, please go do the DNA test too. And this is what Gentry replied and said, that is the problem of Aigbe'S wife and Mercy. When Ashawo visit your house, what do you expect? Oh my God, that is serious shading there. Remember that when these things first happened, when the marriage was first announced, Gentry said that this confirms what he's been saying about his ex-wife, that he suspected that there was a relationship going on between Mercy and Adizek or Adidek, whatever he calls himself. Anyway, so a lot of people, even when this story first broke, were speculating about the son's paternity, of which he said that he believes the son is his, but it seems like it's made a U-turn now. He's saying that it's between Kazeem's wife and Mercy. When you invite an Ashawo to your house, what do you expect? So a lot of people have been making commentary on this on social media, so much speculation. As a matter of fact, at the weekend, Mercy Aigbe'S had to turn off her comment section on her page because the trolling, oh my God. People were trolling her, leaving her all sorts of comments. Like I said, a lot of people were not happy because they felt like, okay, even if you want to be second wife, which is not against the law in a place like Nigeria, polygamy exists, yes, it shouldn't be your friend's husband. You shouldn't be sleeping with I think the thing that really provoked people, is the fact that Kazeem's wife finally spoke up, soon to be Mrs. Adeoti. Initially, a lot of people were a bit more tolerant to the story that, when she said, oh, I chose to be second wife. But I tell you, since the soon-to-be ex-Mrs. Adeoti released that statement saying that they were friends and that Mercy has been sleeping with her husband since Juwon, that's her son, was 5 months old. Oh my God. A lot of people were not, because what it means to a lot of people is like, it's betrayal. This is somebody that she brought you to her home, you were her friend one time, and not knowing to her that you were actually, having something to do with her husband. And if you guys, those of you who are Nigerians, know what they usually tell young ladies when you get married in Nigeria, they tell you, oh, don't keep friends with married people or married people. All these your single friends, you have to, stop being friends with them because they are likely to seduce your husband or something like that. People say that a lot. I believe it's crap anyway, but a lot of people do get that kind of advice when you're getting married. They tell you that married people should make friends with married people. So if that's the case, then Aigbe'S soon-to-be ex-wife brought Mercy Aigbe'S to her husband or to her family as a married man. She was living with another man married to Gentry. who you are seeing them doing loved up, on this picture. So I'm sure she didn't have any concern because she is married, because this is the assumption that if you are a married woman, you're a friend to a married woman, everybody has their husband, so they will not be eyeing your husband, or they are not likely to. But I think this just goes to prove that statement completely wrong and false. There's no evidence to prove that it won't happen, and there's no evidence to also suggest that when you are married and you have single girlfriends, that they are going to be having something to do with your husband. It's not like, they make it sound in Nigeria as if the man has nothing to say about it, like the woman is just going to catch him in the house, or lock him up in the house and start doing things to him. He's a grown man. He has he has his own mind. He can say no. All right, so when these things happen, it's usually two consenting adults that make it happen. So anyway, the trolling continues, and I'm going to read some of the comments. Like I said, that she switched to her comment section before. She just turned them back on now, according to the online in-laws who are monitoring the owned and the owner. Incidentally, since Mrs. Adeotis released that statement saying that she was a constant problem in their marriage, Mercy has not debunked it. She's just only be posting and calling herself Alaji's wife and things like that. She has not really said that the statement is a lie. Neither she or her husband, the Adeoti man, has said that what the ex-wife or soon to be ex-wife said regarding how they were carrying on during their marriage was a problem, or was false statement. I know they've seen it because it's in all the blogs. People have made comments about it, and bloggers have made repeated blogs about it, so they've seen it definitely. But I think it's interesting to see that Mercy, that is very, very opinionated and she's always posting, has chosen to be silent on that statement that Ms. Adeoti posted. So a lot of people are now taking that to mean that if you are silent about what somebody is accusing you of doing, maybe you actually did it. Maybe this is the truth about the situation. That's why you have no defense at all, because the woman said you've been the constant problem in her marriage to her husband. She brought you to her house, introduced you to her husband, you were friends, and not knowing to her that you were having an affair with her husband when your child was only 5 months old. So it's interesting to see that none of them has debunked it. Neither Mercy Aigbe or Aigbe'S has said anything to say that what the wife said is wrong. So a lot of people on social media are now saying, okay, it's true. What she actually said is true. Meanwhile, while all this is going on, Mercy Aigbe and Aigbe'S are still carrying on their couples goals. I think they are trying very hard to be couples goals, and I think that's what's behind that interview in the first place. They are trying to be couples goals, but people are not having it. They are like, no, you are not our goals. You are a boko, and you that calls yourself a Muslim man, sorry, your wife did not consent to this marriage, so you are not even a true Muslim. But they don't seem to care, or if they care, they are not showing it, because this is where they are now, attending events, and it seems like Aigbe'S was given a title. I don't know, maybe it's a chief title or honorary title or whatever in his hometown, and Mercy was there representing as the wife.
Our property, our wife. Mercy Aigbe, you are welcome. Bible. She lives here. Yes.
So that was the owner and the owned in their hometown, in his hometown, and I think he's been given an award there. I don't know if it's a chieftaincy. It seems like an Islamic award or something like that. Anyway, you can see the MC, shouting there and praising her and saying Ayawani, she's our wife, she's our property, she's our this. And I'll read some of the comments, what people have to say about that. You are going to laugh. A lot of people were commenting on that. I remember people also said that Adeka has political, you know, interest. He's interested in going into politics to, the House of, he's going to Senate or something like that. And you can see that is a script. This is a script because this is what Nigerian politicians usually do. This is how they start. They start by, making themselves popular, and then they start receiving one useless award or up and down from the north to the south. The next thing now you will see him, you will give him a honorary award. You will give him a chieftaincy. Just anything to be relevant. Then the next thing, he's going to do a project. He might do a project, maybe he'll go and dig a well or something to make his people feel like, okay, he cares about them, so they should vote for him. All this is in preparation. Okay, they usually do this. This is just, it's taken from Nigerian politicians' playbook. It's so old, honestly, it's tiring. They just want the people to feel that, okay, I'm part of you. If you vote for me, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And unfortunately, there's a lot of poverty in the land. People don't care. They prefer instant gratification, what they can get now. Like, even if they know that you don't care about them, you don't have any meaningful plans or manifesto you don't have any agenda. If you give them bread, they will take and vote for you. You give them rice, they will take out anything you give them. Ankara, they share all sorts of things. Nigeria election is sold, is bought, is exchanged. I don't even want to go into it because it's pathetic. Anyway, so they went to the event, and the whole town was celebrating her. Celebrity come to a small town, taking pictures and all that. And then people had something to say again about that in the comment section. But what is even interesting in all this is that another angle to look at it is that, the issue of the paternity of her son was something that came up initially when the story of their marriage broke. And I don't really understand Gentry. I don't understand him, because when that discussion came up initially, he was like, no, he's my son. Juwo is my son. I love him very much. Nothing will ever separate us, no matter what. But it's interesting now he's flipped it now. Maybe because he sees that Mercy is now under a lot of shading now, and he decided to join in to say that when you invite an ashawo to your house, what do you expect? And he knows that whatever he says now, because Mercy is being dragged by her callers all right, left and center on social media. She still has her diehard fans who are loyal to her. So if you go to her page, you'll see a mixture of support and a lot of bashing and support here and there, even on the Adikat's page. If you even go there and you support, I see somebody that put a comment. I was like, oh, it's your happiness that counts. Don't mind what people are saying online, as long as you are happy. Oh my God, you think it's the person that is even messy, and it's a woman, so she was not spared as well. Under the comment, people were commenting, may it happen to you too. If you are not married yet, if you marry, your husband must marry another wife. As long as he's happy, you will do everything they want. If you don't have husband, if you have a child, it will happen to your the dragging, not be here, my people. They were being dragged seriously. But I know that, trolling online is something that no matter how big you are as a celebrity, it does affect you, because you would see some of those comments. So I'm not going to say that Mercy is not feeling it. She is feeling it. She's definitely, if she wasn't feeling it, she's not going to turn off her comment section. Okay? She is definitely seeing those comments and she's feeling the heat, because a lot of people now have a bit more perspective about the situation, and the wife will always have more sympathy no matter how people think they like you, but the wife, the main wife, who people feel like he's built with her husband for 20 odd years, they've lived together, they have 4 children, will always have more support. So as a result of that, now her wife on that post is thousands of comments that she has. People uplifting her, people praying for her, people saying it is well with you, don't worry, you will laugh last, it's not going to last, this will happen, this, oh my god, there's huge support, including some of the celebrities. Because when I was checking her page and checking that post, I was surprised that the people that are following her, but most of these celebrities, as we call them, yeah, British, now people where they chop for both sides of the mouth. Now they go come Adeka's page, come say, my oga twale, wish you happiness. They go in wife place, go say, imagine, look at what he did, what kind of a man does this to his family, this that. Now they go still go messy place, say, oh sis, they go, they heart am, they put emoji, say we love you, it's your happiness, it doesn't matter. People are so two-faced these days. It's just unbelievable. Hardly you see a lot of all these social media people that will just say something and stick to it. They're just washy people. They will talk here, talk here, talk here. Okay. Anyway, this is what's been going on. The dragging continues. Meanwhile, these are some of the comments that people were making on Mercy Aigbe'S page when they went for this ceremony in Adeka's hometown. I believe they say it's his hometown. They went for the award or ceremony, whatever it is they gave him. Some people decide that, okay, as social media in-laws that they are, since you have posted it, we too will tell you what we feel about it. Unduka NS says, even if na Satan come there, people go still gather to take selfie with them. Nigerians. Nigerians. See how many likes? 390 likes. And Omoti said, make I no work for another woman to eat. That one, any long suffering wife who is on social media will heart that one. They will like that one because you know what it means. And Beans Fashion said, for your mind now, you dey shine. And let's see. We shall see. Alaja Olobo Daleru. Oh my god. This one are really insult for Yoruba. As in, if you understand Yoruba, just interpret for comment section. Because, oh my god. He say na let's see. We shall see Alaja. Because she calls herself Alaja now, like I said. So they say so this Beans Fashion is saying that Alaja Olobo Daleru. Now the Alaja where they scatter house, they use puna bekus. Oh my god, some people get insult from out. Oh, he say now Alaja where use bekus scatter house na him be. Oh, social media in-laws. If you find their trouble, you are on your own. And this commenter said the owner and the owned. And you know why they started calling them the owner and the owned is because before the news broke that they were married, Mercy Aigbe was always posting that she's the owner. Aya the owner, wife of the owner, wife of the owner. So that's why they started calling them the owner and the owned. It's become a joke now, really. I think she's not finding it funny anymore. That's why she doesn't use it anymore. Now she calls herself Yawa Alaji. She's always looking for titles to give herself. Oh my god. And this person said, it be like say the purpose of this thing na for political reasons. So this man know wetin him they do. That, like I explained earlier, is all a packaging galore for political purposes. And Rose Gold for real said husband snatcher. That's the most common one. And this Glory said, just go off internet for a few days. Staying here is not impressing anybody. So don't try to impress us. We are not impressed. Aya Alaja or Aya Alaji, the own and the owner, we are not impressed. Sorry. And then we have Word Z5 say, may Allah forgive you. And there's some plenty emojis there praying for forgiveness. Hmm? And somebody has said, "Love you, mama, enjoy yourself." So, like I said, there will still be those who are diehard fans, so they will continue to support irrespective of all the in-laws and social media trolls and former fans who are now disgusted because of what is happening. And finally, this person said, if Shameless was a person, wow, look at those emojis. They speak volume. Like, oh my goodness. It is well. So, my people, this is what has been going on social media. They are not allowing Mercy Aigbe to enjoy her marriage. Oh, like she said, she begged you. Oh. She don't beg everybody to leave her to enjoy her marriage, but Nigerians know they hear word. Oh. Nakuku no say Nigerians na very stubborn people they be before. So, whether you beg them or not, it no concern them. They go talk the one day their mouth. Anyway, one thing about Mercy is that no matter what they say, tomorrow she go see post. Whether she's affected or she's not affected or you don't see her, she never quits. That's one thing about her. So she's still there, soldiering on as Aya, Alaji's wife, Alaja, and just weathering the storm and hoping that this will blow out, soon. I just hope she's learned her lesson from this one and just keep this marriage. Stay at home and enjoy your husband. Nobody wants to see you guys. You are never going to be couples goals for anybody. As far as people will remember, they will always, remember this is what you did to your friend. You stole your friend's husband, basically. So that's what people remember. So it's never going to happen if her intention is to be couples goals with, Adeoti Kulish Alatio Lisheni. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here with you guys today. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Join our family. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. And I shall see you on Tuesday night for our live show. Make it a date with me on Tuesday night because we are discussing something very, very important. I'll see you then. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. And I will see you Tuesday night, 7 p.m. UK time, 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Have a lovely day ahead. God bless you. Bye.